A veritable minefield of malapropisms and factual errors.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Real Night. My name is Jabril. Today we are diving into Glass Onion. I saw Knives Out probably a couple years ago, maybe. I know it's a mystery type of deal, so I'm assuming this is going to be kind of like that. Daniel Craig returning as that detective character. From what I recall, the first one was very well edited. The style of it kind of calling back to a lot of classic mystery stuff like Poirot and all those. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what they might draw from in this and just diving into the mystery and enjoying it. If you all enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, especially if I missed something, because it's bound to happen in a mystery movie, but we'll see what I can pick up on and we'll try to solve this mystery before the movie does it for us.
Never happened.
What?
Never happened.
All right, enough talk, let's roll it. Okay, I was kind of confused for a second. I was like, oh, am I supposed to be seeing something here?
Hold on. Hey. Oh, shit. Sorry. Let me,
Sign here.
She looks familiar. I think a comedy actress. Maybe Wanderlust?
What? If I wanted my face covered in lies, I would still be in porn, right? What?
I don't know. I've got the CNN thing and now. Amy.
Well, she's running for some kind of office. I saw those
And with me
things
now
that
is
they...
Connecticut Governor Claire DeBella, whose Senate campaign is picking up steam as
The picket signs. Couldn't think of the word.
Can't keep making excuses for every one of Miles Braun's insane whims.
Genius always looks like insanity at first, though, right? Isn't that how he became Miles Braun? Genius or insanity. AI and dogs equals discourse.
He kind of sounds like Stanley Kubrick. He had a very high IQ.
Paid for this building.
I think there was a story of him doing that to some of the production assistants that he had.
But then the Crypto Kids app paid for this building.
delivery.
NFTs, man. It's been a minute since I heard people talking about those. Seems like in a group of eclectic, eccentric individuals.
Here. Hey, please stop fire spinning.
Oh, another package from Miles. Maybe. This one doesn't have a name on it, though.
Okay, how do you open this thing? Has anyone heard from Duke?
So obviously, I would like to speak to this.
Batista.
Sir is no Jimmy Kimmel. I do not hate boobs. Boobs give us many useful things. Boobs give us milk, cheese, breasts nourish our young until the age where we can go out and hunt for them.
Yep, uh-huh.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right, babe?
Why was this a debate?
My boobs. They're so much fun. Oops. Sorry, feminist.
Sorry, feminist.
I don't know if that really applies. I think feminists are fighting for boobs.
You gotta answer me when I call.
Will you
Scarface.
been over this a million times? I told you when me and Whiskey are alive, you gotta let us do.
Damn! You tell your mother to shut up.
Yeah, you can't talk to your mom like that.
We're live.
What?
Doesn't matter how old you are.
My mom already broke it.
It's a stereogram.
She did something to it, it opened up.
Oh, leave it to mom.
What I tell you about touching my stuff?
Well, I'm familiar with that. It's actually like a thing.
So that's, yep, O-U.
I mean, hey, if you really want your guests to want to be at your function, send them an elaborate puzzle. Only the people who are truly dedicated will show up to the event.
I'm gonna Shazam it.
This is Bach's Little Fugue in G minor. It is a beautiful musical puzzle based on just one tune.
It's good to see that somebody here is not just, a fake intellectual. Ah, I assume this is the Onion. Maybe a smaller replica. Who's this? Oh, she wasn't in on the call. Somebody else. Break it. Hey, it's another way of going about it. If all else fails. So I wonder why she was separate from the call. I guess she's not friends with everybody else. Among Us.
Wait, hold on.
Daniel Craig.
What just happened?
Among Us.
I saw you go in the engine room.
You're the imposter. We all know it. Case closed.
Yeah, this is like classic 2020 behavior.
I thought you'd be better at this.
I think maybe this game's just not my thing. I don't need puzzles or games. The last thing I need is a vacation. I need danger.
The premise.
I need a great case.
Where are we? They may have mentioned it, but it kind of looks like maybe southeastern Europe, around like Greece or maybe Italy. Oh, the masks. Man, this is like nostalgic in the wrong way. I don't want to remember all this.
Blanc, the detective?
In the flesh. I'm obviously familiar with you all as well.
Crew, we've arrived.
Just had the strap out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greece.
Oh, yeah, Greece.
This will only be momentarily uncomfortable. Mr. Co-
Shot in the back of the throat. Surprised it didn't go out the other end.
What is that?
Open, please.
I need an answer. You won't be shooting anything in my mouth like that.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
No. Wait. You're good.
Okay, yeah. The odd one out. With the Karen cut. She's rocking it though.
Andy started Alpha with Miles 10 years ago, just the two of them. One legal move cut her out completely.
But he still invited her to this weekend?
The question isn't why do you invite her?
Every time I just think about that Savannah episode of The Office. There's been a murder.
Molasses just sort of spilling out of your mouth.
It's the Hulk. Edward Norton himself. I actually really like Edward Norton as an actor. I said Hulk, but I think I first saw him in Fight Club.
Whiskey. Wow, bring it in.
Is there maybe some history there?
Yeah?
Great island.
Greek island, huh? Sexy,
Yeah.
right?
I'm thinking
So,
some history.
man, when you throw a murder mystery party, you do it right, buddy.
Dookie.
Oh, man.
Hey, Dookie. Ugh. I would hate for that to be my nickname. Or a pet name. So I wonder why she decided to show up, you know?
Andy.
I guess set things to rest.
All right. When's the murder mystery start?
Maybe he's sent her invitations before. This is maybe just the first one she's responded to. That's my guess.
Can we just take a second and fully abbreviate this moment together? I mean, we're old friends. We're still friends.
And he mentioned Whiskey's necklace. And I'm noticing that he has one on that's pretty ornate here, too.
Hey!
So I wonder if there's significance to that.
Not here.
Blinding.
Someone will get him forward, so okay.
Maybe Andy and
This
Daniel
rich
are
people
gonna
shit is weird.
hit it off.
I'm Andy.
That is very genial of you. I'm Benoit.
It's like an actual huge glass onion.
Okay, yeah. So it was like a smaller replica.
See, look, that's the thing.
Nice.
This isn't just a rich asshole house. It's
Yeah, as the robotic dog trots by with all your luggage.
That's the hourly dong.
You know me, Miles. Oh, Miles.
It takes a lot of intuition and, you know, insight to be able to sense that Whiskey has some kind of feelings for him here. I like the score so far, too. And I can't help, you know, Daniel Craig being here is just reminding me of James Bond a little bit.
What is that? Oh my God, it's full of stars.
I know he's doing his best to try to leave that persona behind him, but...
Is that a motor car?
Oh, yeah, that's my baby blue. It's one of a kind. What are you doing here?
You invited me.
No, I didn't.
Somebody's sending the boxes separate than him.
Someone reset the box. They sent it to you as a gag.
Couldn't be Andy, unless he's just lying, you know.
Thrilled to have you. I mean, relax. Enjoy yourself. Hey, try to solve the murder mystery.
It's actually kind of funny. The little neon glass onion sign in the back. It just kind of like doesn't necessarily match the rest of the architecture to me. Kind of seems out of place a little bit.
The baby blue.
You remember that night you almost pancaked me with it on the road outside? Right?
Anderson Cooper's birthday.
Really, Duke?
Everywhere, man.
Really?
Do it. I will take care of him.
It's like Whiskey's taking more initiative, though.
I was the one on magazines. He was nobody. He was this little thing in my hand. I preferred that.
Andy! Hi!
Now, she was talking about the rich people stuff
Rich people shit.
before, but out of all of them, she seems to be dressed the most elegantly and acting the most, I don't know, proper.
Is that a fax machine?
I have one number. Goes to all my fax machines all over the world.
I'm not sure how fax machines work, because that was kind of before my time, but if you send a fax to a number, does it go to like all the machines all at once?
I think disruptors recognize each other.
Disruptors? What does that mean?
Well, some people think Birdie's disruptive. And look at Duke, the first influencer to have 1 million followers on Twitch.
Yes, I did. There it is. Deal with it.
Boobs. I mean, I could do that too.
Be willing to break the thing that nobody wants you to break. Even your partner will say, you need to stop. But that is what true disruption is. We all got to that line and crossed it.
Maybe the theme of this movie. We're looking for some sort of disruption in the norm. Maybe in the norm of mysteries.
Wow. The real thing this group has in common. Everybody knows who Lionel works for. That's no secret. And we know who bankrolled Claire's campaign.
Miles is the common denominator, I guess.
Wow. Every single one of you is holding on for dear life to Miles Brine's golden titties. And each of you...
What is it with boobs in this movie? But I get it, suckling at the teat.
Bird showed me the statement that you want her to make to the press.
It is her only way out.
That clock has... This shot is just hilarious. But that clock has to come into play somehow. Maybe masking something, some kind of sound.
This is a smokeless garden. Please keep our water.
That's the future. There you go. Don't tell me he's going to be surprised by that. Anyone with eyes could see what was happening on the beach. Oh, what's that mural up there? Maybe that was a nod to Fight Club.
Tales before I'm murdered. I think I remember every...
Mona Lisa over there.
Is this my Cuban breeze?
That's Jeremy Renner's small batch hot sauce.
Why would you hang a framed print of the Mona Lisa front and center? It's like having a Che poster in your dorm.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's not the fake.
Oh my God.
Her smile's there, then it disappears. Is she happy? Is she sad? Is it something else? This simple thing that you thought you were looking at, it suddenly takes on layers and depth.
Why do I feel like they're being meta here, just talking about the movie?
It really is something.
And yeah, just going back and forth with Andy and with the Mona Lisa. I guess that's Andy's character.
I want to be responsible for something that gets mentioned in the same breath as the Mona Lisa. And right here, I'm going to unveil the future.
Crystal meth.
This is not meth.
That's a new solid hydrogen fuel.
Must have been what they were talking about in The Office, though.
Clear, with a K.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You're running this entire place off this?
Yeah.
This is reckless.
I mean, he said he wanted to be a disruptor. I don't think that speech was for nothing.
Okay, gang. In this very room, a murder will be committed.
Now we come to it.
If anyone can name the killer, tell me how they achieved the murder, what was the motive, that person wins our game.
I think I might rule out Batista from the jump because they're already trying to make us think that it's him because of the situation with Whiskey. I think I'm going to rule out Andy because that would be an obvious choice.
An iPad or
The prize is the fun, Daniel.
No, once you're dead.
Benoit, I mean.
I don't actually need an iPad.
This will take the whole weekend.
It was Birdie.
He is the best in the world, apparently, so.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Ren Diamond. The large pendulous locket. Open it for us. See that? Blah, blah, blah.
That just felt like the most satisfying, bite-sized.
Got his iPad. So he didn't invite him, or he said he didn't.
I hired Gillian Flynn to write the whole thing.
Should have hired Blanc.
Truth is, I ruined your game on purpose. It's like putting a loaded gun on the table and turning off the lights.
So you play hardball with Lionel. No, with Claire too. Huh?
And Birdie, we all know why Duke wants to kill you.
He doesn't know about that.
Yes, he does.
I mean, yeah, they weren't exactly being subtle.
Sketched out the original idea for Alpha on a cocktail napkin, and I showed it to Andy one night at the Glass Onion. That was our local bar.
Okay, that must be the original neon sign. It did look out of place to me.
God damn, I miss that bar.
Oh, this picture just looks photoshopped to me. Sorry I keep pausing, but I just want to make sure that I catch any hints that they might be dropping, you know? As we saw from Benoit's demonstration, it's the tiny stuff that they're getting at.
You know, you could just power down.
That would get so annoying.
I'm out of here. Tomorrow morning, gone.
Nothing about any of this is fair. Congratulations, now you know.
West Virginia.
And we all stuck with Miles.
Mama.
What?
Man, they're hidden into the background.
I don't know why we did it. Really? Why? Do the math. It's easy math.
I'm sorry, I'll pay attention.
You got yours.
I got it. No, he got his from me.
Wonder how much of it was exactly her idea.
What Claire's trying to say is we're sorry. We feel bad for you.
Wow, that was a great way to say it.
Say it! I want the truth! I want the truth.
I have a feeling that Mona Lisa thing is gonna come into place somehow, some way. Dang.
You're the loser. There. That's the truth.
I think he's taking out some of his frustration on her right there.
Your next assignment is who killed the party.
Well, that's an easy one.
Blanc ruined my game. It's okay.
Yeah.
Where's Andy?
Yeah, where is Andy? Come on, wait. Hey, Duke's smiling. There it is. There's my...
They're killing it with like the subtle comedy of the sound effects, like the sound design in the background. Mona Lisa keeps going up and down.
We're off the charts. You gotta see this.
Going off.
This is all over the internet. I mean, look at those numbers.
The music.
It changes things, right?
It sure does.
Happening.
Maybe it has something to do with Andy? Why they keep showing the Mona Lisa? Because they did draw that parallel earlier.
Look at that dress fit. Birdie, that's amazing. Just watch this dress.
This is so chaotic. There's so much going on.
Look at you. She's a bird.
I want to
First the mouth, then the eyes. I don't know, maybe like hear no evil, see no evil? That might be a reach.
Duke.
Our first death. I don't trust her reaction to that.
I'm afraid Mr. Cody is dead.
No, Duke.
That might just be me, though.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That reaction was a little bit off, too.
What happened? Did he choke? What happened?
There was no obstruction in his airways.
My dear, what you doing?
All of them seem a little bit off, if I'm gonna be honest.
Tell him we need medical personnel and police.
Okay, yeah.
Are you treating this as a crime scene, then?
I can't. I can't.
It's definitely bad publicity.
My guess is something was put in his drink.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
Oh, man, I just can't stop thinking about The Office.
Sir, there has been a murder, and you are a suspect.
Let me settle in and I'll be right back.
Boat can't come till low tide in the morning, 6 a.m.
Of course. Oh, meant for him.
Oh, come on, Miles.
Miles, it's us.
What do they mean, come on?
I'm just gonna silence Duke's phone.
I don't want to say Andy, you know, because I feel like that's an obvious choice. If it was meant for him, maybe even the intern at that point. Motive. They all have motive, but his gun's gone.
Where's his
Man, I feel like I've missed something. I feel like they've shown it, we just didn't see it happen.
Gun disappear.
He always has his gun.
He always has it, which means we stopped seeing it. But at some point this evening, it was gone.
When he was talking to Andy, I remember he still had it on him. Because I remember, you know, spotting it, but didn't keep track of it after that.
It was the game, my murder game. We were gonna be having drinks.
Maybe, I forget his name, starts with an L.
Lionel.
But
What happens at 10 o'clock?
Because he was one of the first ones to go down with him to try to, like, do, like, CPR and stuff. Or just to check his vitals.
It was Andy! It was Andy!
I don't think so.
Room apart, I saw her!
What?
Is this?
No. The ring. Maybe it is Birdie. Maybe there's something in the ring.
Aha! Here's my...
These type of movies will just make you suspicious of everything.
Helen!
Listen, did you take Duke's gun?
Why would I take Duke's gun? And why are the lights out?
He still had it when she left.
I don't understand.
Please, trust me. It's all in plain sight.
Why is there a mirror there?
One last piece of information, and only you can.
Two-way mirror. So that puts Miles on my list now, because he built all this. So he put a two-way mirror in there. Maybe he would know that's where that's at.
Sounded like a gunshot.
Nice. Birdie took the knife. I just had a flashback of Clue. Just the game, the board game, not the actual like movie that they made, but knife in the kitchen and...
It's time to finish this.
Maybe it's like all of them sort of in on it.
No.
Could it be the guy that's just here?
Only one person can tell us who killed Cassandra Brand.
Okay, that was the shot from the beginning, or just how it started. Ah, she dropped off the box, huh?
Why don't we start at the beginning?
My name is Helen Brand, and I came all the way here from Alabama. I teach 3rd grade. So
Okay, what's going on?
my twin sister committed suicide.
Twin sister, interesting.
We goof together and we do this character, Rich Bitch. The dog ate the caviar again. That's
Okay.
exactly how she sounded.
So that's
Rich
why,
Bitch.
yeah, she kind of seemed like it was like played up a little bit, you know, like sort of the politeness, the fanciness. I kind of picked up on that.
Courier with this thing from Miles Braun.
Okay.
And I'm sure there's some clever way to open it. I don't know. I just opened it.
So she took her life before that even happened.
And I told her who they were. Shitheads.
Edward, well, I keep calling him Edward, but Miles seemed very
Andy
surprised that she
didn't
showed
commit
up.
suicide.
Yeah,
She didn't leave any note.
that's why he would be so surprised. I wonder if he knew she had a twin sister.
She sent this at 4 p.m. the day she was murdered 4 days ago.
I'm giving you all one last chance to make things right. You know where to find me. Hey. You want to hire me to go to that island? I'm not Batman.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Yeah, no wonder he was like shedding a tear for that. You know, it's not even Andy, you know?
Now, why would anyone suspect you showing up playing your sister when they don't know your sister is dead?
They don't know Andy is dead.
Yeah, Miles was the most surprised, I think. I might be forgetting some of their other reactions, but...
Is this safe?
One person will know the truth about you.
One of those shitheads killed my sister.
And her. No. Unless maybe they faked it. But I might just be wishful thinking on my part, trying to stay positive.
You need a drink.
Oh, no, I don't drink.
I'll get there early. Really lay on some Southern hokum. Get them all off guard.
Off guard.
The dog ate the caviar.
There you go.
What about Miles?
Miles Braun is not an idiot.
It is suspicious, though, I think.
He's willing to do it for him. Now, come on, walk me through these.
But yeah, that is a point right there, though. He is one to get other people to do his dirty work.
Birdie was a washed-up model. Duke was a nerd doing video game tournaments. Claire just lost a race for city council. Lionel was a substitute teacher. All of them running around in their 30s.
Man, their hair is like their defining feature.
Then she found Miles, introduced him to the group. This is Miles.
Exactly. My point exactly.
Be responsible for something that gets talked about in the same breath as the Mona Lisa. Dude?
And things started happening then.
Yeah, all masterminded by Andy. That was the napkin. She was the one that started it all, huh?
So he grabbed a napkin and he's.
I know that has got to hurt.
Your Honor, it's a lot clear.
That has got to just sting. Feel that in your heart. The betrayal. The original. I can't remember. Did his have the glass onion on the bottom of it or no?
Our suspects, motive, opportunity. Hey, this kind of looks like that clue notepad.
Yes.
Oh, you must be really great at clue.
I was just thinking about that, yeah.
Terrible game.
Well,
This is your last chance to back out.
At least it wasn't like full on he convinced her to go. He gave her multiple opportunities to back out, but the initial idea was his. So I get why he would feel guilty.
Snoop.
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 It ain't easy being cheesy.
Andy.
Yes.
She wasn't part of the originals, yeah.
Didn't really meet.
That's a beautiful necklace.
Miles got it for me.
Okay. Pointed that out earlier.
He's a really good guy.
Is he?
He's complicated.
Not at all.
I think it's really shitty what they all did to you.
Why do you put up with it?
With Duke? I'm building my brand.
We know what she's doing.
It's expeditious, but it's kind of a shit show.
There's massive leakage into the air. The hydrogen particles are too small.
Hydrogen gas?
So it's proven that that it's dangerous.
It could literally turn people's homes into the Hindenburg?
And he still signed off on it.
Whoa. 9% alcohol. So get off. How many of these things you had?
I don't know, but I feel fine.
Yeah, we don't want that accent to start slipping.
The opportunities, we gotta open them up. It's time to push it.
No.
It's interesting the mirror is like pointed up at like the, or it's like the framed magazine of the sort of diamond that Birdie wears.
You want to step back and let me handle this. Push nothing.
And that like person in the background with the red thing right there, Birdie got shot in the chest. Or not Birdie, but Andy.
Can we talk about the email?
Oh. So now you want to talk about the email.
I called. Where the hell were you, Andy?
What time did you get there?
I don't know. It was dark.
Can you say all that one more time for me, please?
She zonked.
Something's off. I don't like it.
She's drunk.
What's she playing at?
Okay, I felt like she was stumbling in that scene.
I think maybe you should take up drinking. You're just killing it.
Lionel and Claire were never there.
Circled away and then waited for the other to arrive.
Serena Williams. Is it Peloton?
This case confounds me. It just confounds me.
We don't have a motive for Duke or Birdie.
She,
So either you two want to do a session or what?
She's just on call.
On the clock.
Holy shit.
From that afternoon, just minutes after Andy sent the email.
Lionel.
We really need this. So do this for me one last time, okay?
Okay, so he knows about that whole situation with them. It's an interesting angle. Talking a little bit bad about her earlier, but still, you know, have some integrity, some self-respect. I get what she's doing.
He is my loyal friend, but I can't put him on Alpha News, okay?
So yeah, I don't even know if it's worth trying to solve this because obviously we don't have all the information.
Don't talk to me. Wait.
There's always going to be details that they leave out just so that the reveal is all the more surprising.
I am going to sign the statement.
Please tell me you did not think sweatshops are where they make sweatpants.
No way she's that dumb.
Gonna pay me off. He
What?
said if I take full responsibility for the sweatshops, he'll pay me the value of my shares. I will do whatever I have to do to save myself.
So much selfishness and greed. Perfect example of what that can do, you know, to people and to groups and to relationships as a whole.
Whoever killed your sister took that envelope.
It's here. So how are we supposed to find it?
Yeah, that was her excuse to leave.
It's a son of a bitch, Whiskey. Leave his ass.
Like I said, like, a little bit of self-respect goes a long way. Don't let some guy just like pimp you out like that for his own gain. I get she's like attached to him, so if he wins, she kind of wins, but... Okay, that's why Whiskey was saying the room was tossed and everything.
Hey.
Dude, this just here. So... I will say that might mark Lionel and the governor off because they had already signed off on all their stuff, so it probably would have went through.
Please don't kill me! Oh my God! Please don't kill you, you crazy bitch!
Yeah, she's the one trying to kill somebody there. Oh, and that might have been what what's his name was showing Miles. Duke was showing Miles.
It's in the glass onion.
No, if I can distract everyone and you can get up there and find it.
No, but that doesn't tell us who gave it to him.
It's all in plain sight. We only need one last piece of information, and only you can.
Son of a bitch!
Man, I'm so glad about that. Positive thinking actually worked this time around. Diary saved her. I mean, that is a thing. I don't know if a book would work in that scenario, but I know, like, older muskets and stuff, people would get saved all the time by, like, coins or books. Oh, the hot sauce. Okay, so they did fake it. That's great.
Everyone, it's not going anywhere.
No.
Inside.
Oh, man. That got to me. I hate that type of stuff. It's like a mosquito, like, that you can hear, but you can't see it every time you, like, turn. But then it, like, comes in your ear.
Another layer, and another layer, and another layer, and another layer. Another one.
And I was staring right at it.
Okay. Tiny detail. I wonder if they were like hinting at that with the silhouetted person with the like red piece on the chest.
This entire day.
The predefinite detective.
A veritable minefield of malapropisms.
The infraction point.
And factual errors. His dark. Whack! His wonder fuel. Whack! His grasp of disruption theory.
Whack! Me, I'm tight as fuck!
So it's all a facade, huh?
It all adds up. The key to this entire case.
He's DJ Khaled.
Call me asparagus. I assumed Miles Braun was a complicated genius. Miles Braun is an idiot.
You handed Duke your own glass. Clear as crystal.
Right in front of our eyes. All of us.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you can't really trust anything until they do the reveal at the end and stuff like this, because they're gonna feed you wrong things, you know?
When Duke got to Andy's house early on his motorcycle, he saw Miles leaving.
There's nobody else with that car.
Holy shit! What is reality?
I wonder how he got the gun, though. Was he another one that went down?
Duke alone knew you were there that night. But he didn't know Andy was dead until this evening, when he got a Google alert on his phone, which has now fallen strangely silent.
Yep. I figured that's what he was showing them. He didn't show Birdie.
Don't own a phone.
Duke!
He was probably trying to leverage that, too. Because he wanted... That's the whole reason he sent Whiskey in there to do her stuff.
He just needed to hide that Duke had shown him the death moments before he was killed.
Yeah.
Right out in the open, Duke showed him and told him exactly what he wanted in return for his silence. Birdie, what are the ingredients to your Cuban breeze?
Vodka, amaretto, and pineapple juice.
Oh, is he like allergic?
Right. Duke don't dance with pineapple.
Okay.
An allergy.
He can't even have a drop.
Allergic reaction.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No!
It's just dumb.
It's just dumb. that.
That's funny. I mean, it is kind of smart though.
You told.
Because it could all just be circumstantial and accidental, or at least framed to be that way.
You have a loaded gun, and the lights had even been turned off. It's like putting a loaded gun on the table and turning off the lights. Jackass!
Hers has one thing that yours just doesn't.
Okay, yeah, the insignia. I was wondering, because I didn't remember seeing that on the napkin that he had. I mean, you could still go to prison for attempted murder.
Is someone making toast? Wow, we got some big accusations flying around here.
Why does it look like Michael B. Jordan in the back?
Everybody seems to have very foggy recollections.
Either that or Kanye. You guys can't tell me that doesn't look like him.
Circumspective evidence. You need evidence, and you've got nothing.
Yeah.
You're still holding on to his titties. You shitheads.
This must have been fun to destroy.
Hell yeah!
My thoughts exactly.
God damn, that felt good.
I'm sure. It's a lot of fun to destroy things. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever been to like destruction rooms or anything like that. I've thought about going, just never have.
Okay, right? Are we done?
Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa's in danger.
Not done.
And he had some failsafe too. And he told them where it was.
We're not.
Oh, the fuel. Not the fuel, but like the energy source.
Come on.
Yup. Huge explosion.
Is a smokeless garden.
Nice. I'm surprised they survived that. Takes it with him everywhere. And looks like this is where he will be stopping.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
Very good song choice. Nat King Cole, I believe, right? Ooh, draft her into the NFL, come on.
Cold and lonely.
Yeah, now he's in major debt to a country.
Mona Lisa.
Oh, he will definitely be mentioned in the same sentence as the Mona Lisa now.
Oh, fantastic! I am so punk rock. You think you pop me like a gangster? No! Ah, you punk rock gangster, child!
And you did get your wish to forever be remembered in the same breath
Yep.
as the Mona Lisa.
I saw the napkin he burned.
No longer have that power. No longer have what they want. That's what you get when you have fake friends.
I saw him driving away from Andy's house the night she was killed.
Surround yourself with people that only, care about what they can get out of you. He did to himself. It has been a while since I've seen Knives Out. I'll have to rewatch that. Let me know if you guys want me to watch that on channel. I might just watch it myself.
Did you get the son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
I told you about strawberry fields.
That was a fun movie. I don't know if there's gonna be anything extra. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything extra. Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed it. It's always fun to watch like little mystery, try to figure stuff out as they go. But as I mentioned during the reaction, it's somewhat pointless a lot of the time just because they're not going to provide you with every single little detail right out front, and they're going to throw fake stuff in there to kind of trip you up. Prime example was the cup situation. It was still a very enjoyable movie. Daniel Craig killed it. I'm not sure the actress's name who played Andy, but she did a great job too. Pretty much everyone involved. I will say some of the reactions were maybe purposefully kind of like off to me. Especially in the scene where Duke bit the bullet or, drank the pineapple, I guess. I don't know, I feel like that might have just been to kind of throw people off. Miles was definitely on my radar as soon as the person who was doing the shooting through the glass kind of entered the scene there, just because he knew the makeup of the island and it would make sense for him to understand all that. But I'm sure there were a number of things that I missed. Hopefully I picked up on a number of things as well. Yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything like that going on. This film definitely comments on various contemporary issues, including sort of the tech industry's hubris, the political landscape, especially around the 2020 timeframe, and of course the influence of social media. We're presented with a sort of satire of the rich in a way, the art collecting, the facades, and the secrets, and of course the narrative fabrication that money can buy. Miles Brown's character is a nod to real-world tech giants, blending traits from people like maybe Elon Musk or someone like Steve Jobs. Overall, I think they presented these themes well, in that it didn't necessarily take me out of the story itself, much like some others tend to do with messages that draw from reality, or at least our present reality. Speaking of which, illusion versus reality was a major theme, as Benoit mentioned multiple times. Much like the structure of The Glass Onion, the film plays with the idea of layers of deception and truth. Characters and their motivations have hidden depths that are revealed as the story progresses. The character most exemplifying this, of course, being Andy, or, as we find out later on, Helen. We also touch on intelligence and observation, Blanc exemplifying keen observation and deductive reasoning, contrasting with the apparent obliviousness of other characters like Birdie, further highlighting the parody of the rich that they're presenting. And of course, friendship and betrayal. There's little to no trust between any of the characters for good reason. They all know how easily one another folds. I would even go as far as to say that none of them are actually friends, with the exception of maybe Helen and Benoit. Even if the others started out friends, I think as they've grown, they've sort of grown apart but stayed together in a sense. Now just sort of friends through history rather than friends in the present. Overall, I enjoyed this movie, and again, let me know what you all think in the comments. Always love hearing the different perspectives. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.